Good morning, my friends. To all of my friends that are watching this on Facebook or on my LinkedIn profile, or for those of you that are watching this on my YouTube channel, as well as my students that are tuning into this. I needed to make this broadcast because for the last 6 or 7 weeks, when I started to introduce the whole concept of using ChatGPT with my scripts. Now, my scripts have been helping network marketers, direct sellers, all kinds of professionals build their business by finding ideal prospects, people that they know in advance need and want what they have. And so I announced in November that we were going to be adding ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, to our scripts book. And because AI is all over the internet. And over the last few days, I've had a number of students contacted me. Max, is this okay? Max, is this okay? People are getting bombarded with all kinds of AI software gimmicks that promise effortless prospecting on social networks. Now, over the years, I've spoken about systems, and most of them are filled with flaws, end up costing you a lot of time. Time is money. So I needed to make this broadcast early before you all spend a lot of money and invest a lot of your time into something that, number one, isn't going to work like you think it's going to work, but number two, it can actually get you booted from the social networks that you use it on. There are terms of service for Facebook, terms of service for LinkedIn that prohibit using this kind of software. So first, I'm going to talk about what these things are supposed to do. Then I'm going to bring up the terms of service for LinkedIn. You could look up the terms of service for Facebook. They're basically the same. The social networks do not like you using robots to automatically come in and attack their people. Last month, I had 5 students in my November boot camp that, despite everything that they tried to do, they could not set up a LinkedIn page. Why? It turned out because previously they had tried using some kind of a system to externally reach out and connect with people on LinkedIn. They got tagged, they got nailed, and frankly, they're never going to be able to use LinkedIn. So let's talk about this. It seems like every few days there's a new one. Yet another software tool seems to pop up, supposedly using artificial intelligence, AI, that claims to effortlessly generate leads from social networks like LinkedIn. Effortlessly. You don't have to do anything. Now, most of these products are long on sales copy and outrageous promises, but they seem to be extremely short on actually delivering genuine value or providing something that produces significant results. You don't know about it until you try it. Even worse, some of these AI software tools could get you banned from LinkedIn because they may violate the official user's policy. So let's reveal the hype. Over the past few months, the buzz surrounding artificial intelligence has reached a fever pitch with promises of revolutionary tools for business growth and networking. Nowhere is this more evident than on LinkedIn, the professional networking platform that has become a battleground for AI gimmicks and exaggerated claims of effortless prospecting. They have 1 billion members. They are adding 10 million new members a month, and who can resist having a social network where you have professional people and you're looking at their resume? Now, as enticing as these promises may be, it's crucial to peel back the layers and expose the reality behind the hype. One of the most prevalent AI-driven trends on LinkedIn is the proliferation of tools and services claiming to offer leads on autopilot or effortless prospecting. Now, these solutions often boast advanced algorithms and machine learning capabilities that supposedly identify and connect you with potential clients or business partners without lifting a finger. However, a closer look reveals that many of these claims are nothing more than an elaborate marketing strategies. My students know how easy it is to jump into LinkedIn, do a keyword search, and bring up all kinds of perfect prospects for your business. Yes, it's manual, but it only takes a few seconds. The fundamentals of flaw in these AI-driven prospecting tools lies in their oversimplification of a complex and nuanced process. Building genuine professional relationships requires thoughtful engagement, personalized communication, and a deep understanding of the individual you are connecting with. Artificial intelligence, no matter how sophisticated, cannot replicate the human touch and intuition needed for authentic networking. Now, I can give you the tactics. I can give you the searching features to bring these people up, but it takes the human eye to peel back and identify the people that you want to connect with from the people that you don't. Artificial intelligence, bots, cannot do that. Here's some additional concerns. The use of automated messages and connection requests generated by AI tools has led to a surge in spammy and impersonal interactions on LinkedIn. Many users report receiving generic messages that lack personalization and sincerity, leaving a negative impression on both the sender and the technology behind it. The irony is that these tools, marketed as time-saving solutions, often end up wasting more time by alienating potential connections with their robotic and insincere approach. You can't feed a generic search into a robot and it will blast out messages to people that should never receive them. Your naked eye would pick it up. Another alarming trend is the invasion of privacy facilitated by some AI-powered LinkedIn tools. As these tools scrape data from profiles and automate connection requests, they may unintentionally, or in some cases intentionally, violate LinkedIn's terms of service and user privacy. This raises ethical concerns and underscores the importance of responsible AI use in the professional networking space. It's essential for LinkedIn users to approach AI-driven prospecting tools with a critical mindset. While technology can undoubtedly enhance certain aspects of networking and lead generation, there is no substitute for genuine human connection and the value of authentic relationships. Rather than relying on gimmicks that promise effortless results, you should focus on leveraging technology as a supplementary tool to enhance, not replace, your networking efforts. Using the pre-written, proven scripts I've developed over the decades, you can customize them by having AI reword them in such a way that allows you to better speak the language of your prospects. For example, if they're working in a healthcare field, you may want to adjust your wording to better express yourself. If your prospects come from a financial services background, you can use phrases and wording that is more familiar and comfortable to them. But you're not connecting with them through some kind of an automated device. You're logging into your LinkedIn account. In 15 minutes, you could reach out to 15, 20 people that you know, based on the contents of their profile, that they would be interested in making the connection. they would be interested in talking to you, as opposed to some kind of an automated device that goes in and just starts blasting out AI generated messages with connection requests that are done artificially from some kind of a system that's supposed to do it for you. The onslaught of AI gimmicks on LinkedIn is a cautionary tale for professionals seeking genuine connection in the digital age. As tempting as it may be to embrace the allure of effortless prospecting, it's crucial to recognize that meaningful relationships require time, effort, and a human touch that no algorithm can replicate. The true power of networking lies in authenticity, not in the deceptive promises of AI-driven shortcuts. In order to protect our members' terms of service for LinkedIn, we don't permit the use of third-party software, including crawlers, bots, browser plugins, or browser extensions that scrape, modify the appearance of it, or automate activity on LinkedIn's website. I'll dive deeper. Prohibited software extensions. LinkedIn is committed to keeping its members' data safe and its website free from fraud and abuse. In order to protect our members' data and our website, we don't permit the use of any third-party software. It's repetitious, including crawlers, bots, browser plugins, or browser extensions that scrape, modify, or modify the appearance or automate activity on LinkedIn's website. We also don't permit the use of fake accounts or fake engagement on LinkedIn's website, including any tools or services that try to manipulate LinkedIn's content algorithms. All of these tools violate user agreement, including but not limited to the following prohibitions listed in Section 2. How do my scripts differ from these AI programs? I'm providing you with the actual messages that you can copy and paste into a connection request or a friend request on Facebook that has proven to work over the years. When you think about it, my scripts, for many of you who struggled with what to say, how to connect with people, provided people with intelligent messages to start conversations. Is it artificial? It's artificial to the person using it, but it was created by me. They are proven to work. You're going to copy them. You're going to be inside your Facebook account. You're going to be inside your LinkedIn account. And you could send it directly to people. These time-saving systems do nothing but jeopardize the security of your account and, frankly, will leave you disappointed at the end. So whether you're asked to pay $480 or maybe $40 a month, save your money. But more importantly, it's critical that you don't jeopardize your Facebook account, your LinkedIn account, by trying to take a shortcut that will be picked up by the LinkedIn and Facebook algorithms. And one morning you'll try to get into your account and it is gone. Never to be restarted. Be warned, be careful. The fastest way for anybody to build a network marketing business is to use my proven strategies that have been proven over the last 26 years that will generate a pool of nonstop leads that, when you continue to follow those scripts, result in genuine sales and genuine connections, period. Now, LinkedIn has many new tools that will become your secret weapons until these tools become more well-known to other LinkedIn users. You have roughly, I would say maybe 120 days, because everybody that uses them is going to share it with members of their team. They're going to share it with members of their team. So the news gets around. One of the things that we've been talking about is new ways to search for people. Think about it. On LinkedIn, you now have 1 billion people, 1 billion, that have posted their, for all intents and purposes, their resume out there for everybody to see. Social networking law number one: what you see is what you get. You can look at a person's profile and pick out in advance the people that you know would be interested in what you're doing. You're looking for chiropractors, you're looking for nurses, you're looking for salespeople. And you could filter those down by location. You could filter those down by what they're looking for. That search window is an amazing tool. But now there are new elements to using it. Sales Navigator, it's an advanced LinkedIn feature. It's going to cost you money. And I've been recommending it for probably well over a year and a half, because what it did was it saved you time. It enabled you to identify quickly the people that were active. Reaching out to people that are inactive can get you terminated. The LinkedIn algorithm is going to assume that you're a robot, just blasting out connection requests indiscriminately. By being able to pick out the people that we know in advance they're active and checking out their posts has been a simple, easy way to do it. Well, 2.5 years ago, LinkedIn reintroduced a new format that drove all of us crazy. You could literally go on and you could pick out the people who just signed up with LinkedIn in the last 24 hours, in the last week, in the last 2 weeks, in the last 4 weeks. Pick out the people that just joined LinkedIn in the last month, in the last 2 months, in the last 3 months. And so we developed a number of scripts and strategies that were incredibly effective. And then what happened? The feature disappeared. I had no idea what they did with it, had no idea where they put it. They put it into one of their advanced programs. And about 6 weeks ago, working with one of my coaching students who I instructed sign up for Sales Navigator, he, in error, signed up for Recruiter Life. And when I was in his account and I saw they had put that feature there, I got excited. And I started telling all of my students, for those of you that have Sales Navigator, you want to upgrade. But LinkedIn did not make it easy to upgrade. First, you had to cancel Sales Navigator. You had to wait until you were canceled and out of Sales Navigator. Then you could go back in and you could register for Recruiter Life. Frankly, it was a pain in the neck. I'm happy to tell you that LinkedIn has finally adjusted their systems so that for those of you that have Sales Navigator, you can now, without without having to cancel anything. Upgrade. They will credit you a certain amount of money for what you've already paid and upgrade you. It's only taken maybe 9 weeks for them to do it, but now you can do it. Another feature is Recruiter. Recruiter Lite is more expensive than Sales Navigator. Recruiter is more expensive than Recruiter Lite. Now, Recruiter Lite enables you to search for people that are relatively new, but you gave up the ability to check on activity. They moved that up to Recruiter. And I've had coaching students working with both Recruiter Lite and Recruiter. And so we figured out a way to use Recruiter Lite. There's 2 buttons you push, and you can check on their activity. So it doesn't justify the additional expense. And of course, there are now new ways to connect with people, which is what prompted us to redo our scripts book. It's being launched in our December boot camp. And we have revised some of our scripts, including probably one of the most effective scripts to use in the month of December. Now, our project launch scripts work 12 months a year, but there's something magical that takes place in December. People start thinking about, this is the last month of the year. They start thinking about, what can I do to make 2024 better than 2023? What can I do? Our project launch scripts, when used effectively on people that you clearly know have a need, the results are amazing. Absolutely amazing. The other thing is that you all need to be aware of is that here in the United States, the month of December is the end of everybody's fiscal year. So getting into a business is a legitimate investment that people can legally deduct from their taxes, which is a phenomenal strategy. I can't tell you how many people that want to start something in January will jump into will sign up in December when you point out to them, look, I am thrilled, looking forward to working with you in January. But I have to share this one piece of information with you, because if I tell you in January, you're going to be mad at me. If we do the paperwork in December, just do the paperwork. Dot the I's, cross the T's. And frankly, the bigger package you buy can all be deducted when you fill out your taxes for 2023. If we do the paperwork in 2024, January, then you're going to have to wait until when? 2025 to deduct it from your 2024 expenses. This strategy enabled me, when I was building a network marketing business, to enroll 5 people a day on the 26th of December, 27th, 28th, 29th. 20 people. Now, I was going for 30. And I planned on doing it again on December the 30th and December the 31st. And I could have done it. But I was in a new relationship And my girlfriends gave me a little bit of grief. Give it a rest. It's the holidays. So I stopped at 20. Nobody says you have to stop after 20. People are getting 100% response rates. We're sending these messages out to restart conversations with people that you're already connected to, not necessarily new people. You go back and you look at all the people that you're connected with, and you send them the project launch script. People are responding with everybody that I sent it to was interested. I closed 8 out of 10 people I talked to. Another student got a 60% response rate and closed 20 people. 20%. The results that people are getting, the results that you all are going to get this month will astound you, will blow you away. Al enrolled 3 people his first week. We did 1 coaching session. And he sent me this. Since we started working together last week, I've enrolled 3 new people into my business, 1 business builder and 2 customers. I'm loving this, meeting new people every day. It's like fishing. It's also like reaching into a bowl of candy and pulling out the green M&Ms. Now, the business builder that he brought into his business brought 750 people into his organization in the first 15 days of December. So for those of you that think your business slows down in December, it only slows down if you do. Marissa, building a Melaleuca business. And she sent me this on December the 15th. I enrolled 2 people into my Melaleuca business yesterday, thanks to you and the scripts. And I have 2 appointments for tomorrow. Then on the 20th, 5 days later, oh my God, I'm up to 6 new enrollments since I started last week. I never thought it would be so easy. And finally, the day after Christmas, Max, I've enrolled 13 prospects in 10 days. 6 are business builders. Thank you so much. You're awesome. The scripts are awesome. Now, there's always a story behind every story. So let me tell you how Marissa did it. Marissa, for years, had an eBay store. Millions of people want to make money. They're looking to sell things. We could jump on LinkedIn and we could do a search today. Go over here on LinkedIn and we'll do a search. People that have an eBay store. There are 2,900 people on LinkedIn that have eBay stores. eBay seller. And you got 7,900. That's 10,800 people that fit into her target market. So people like connecting with people that they have things in common with. So when they saw that she was an eBay store seller, it was an easy connection. Starting a conversation with one of these people was relatively easy. Hey, I've had my eBay store for 6 years. How long have you had your eBay store? I've been trying to sell things on eBay for 6 years. How long have you been doing it? How are you doing? You ask somebody a question, 85% of them are going to come back. They're going to ask you the same question. And so when she followed one of our scripts and told them, I stopped selling things on eBay because I found a better way to do it that generates faster results, that is generating more income, and the sales that I'm making are residual in nature. So where with an eBay store, you make a sale and you cross your fingers, maybe they'll come back and they will buy from you later. But in network marketing, you make a sale and then they come back month after month after month after month and continue to buy. Who can resist? And that's why 13 prospects in 10 days. My friends, you will be blown away. You will absolutely love what you can do in December in your business. And all it requires is activity. So, because it's December, and here's one more. Sam enrolls 90% of the people that he talks to. 9 out of 10 people. And he sent me this. Thanks for your coaching. I added 21 new team members in the last 3 weeks. And it's still growing by day as we speak. 21 in 3 weeks. That's one a day. And he went on. Your coaching is exceptional. Your way of coaching gave me the reassurance to go from where I was for a few months stuck, not going forward, getting rejection after rejection, to signing up 90% of the people that he talks to. So how did he do it? Let's go back over here to LinkedIn. Now, for those of you that have been on LinkedIn for any length of time, and you already have connections with people, what you're going to do is you're going to go over to your network and you're going to literally filter and search through your existing network. Now, instead of showing this to you in my account, let me show you what's happened with Sam. So let's go back up. One thing that you got to love about everything is that LinkedIn, Facebook save everything. So when we started working together in March, we went in and we saw out of 4,700 connections that he had, this was the audience. These were the people that he was already connected to. 1,738. That's 37% of his connections. And what we did was we developed a posting strategy to resonate with his prospects. Continual improvement is better than delayed perfection. Best preparation for good work tomorrow is to do good work today. It's not about ideas. It's about making ideas happen. Motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. So we're putting out these positive messages. Progress has little to do with speed, but much to do with direction. To get rich, you have to be making money while you're sleeping. And one of my favorites, you'll either learn how to manage money or the lack of it will manage you. So now he's sending it out to his existing connections, which keeps him in their thoughts. And we developed a series of questions to qualify the folks, because the bottom line is, until he qualified them, he wasn't going to talk about his business. But it only took 2 or 3 questions without ever being rejected to know whether he wanted to move forward and whether he wanted to continue. So first, he sent me this. It's been a crazy 2 weeks since our last coaching session. I sponsored over 12 people. Just after that call, I've been busy onboarding the new team and training them. I've been on Zooms for 5 to 6 hours every day. This is awesome. And then we talked about how he can increase his time. Instead of training these people on an individual basis, you train them in groups. And the fact that people are working with other people, the enthusiasm becomes infectious. And then I got this. It's hard to believe I'm writing this to testify to my success. I've always been wanting to send you a testimonial. I'm sharing this with you because I look forward to one day talking to you about your success. I've been so busy, I haven't been able to attend the last boot camp and your Zoom sessions. My business has taken off, and I won't be able to stop it even if I wanted to. And I am certainly looking for the day when he comes to the United States, specifically Florida, because he's in Australia. And we actually get to meet him face to face. Folks, what I'm teaching you has proven to be life-changing for so many people. And it will be life-changing for you. All that's required is activity. So, our private message scripts book opens doors and closes sale. Is being released in our December boot camp. It's integrated with ChatGPT. But you're going to take my scripts, modify them with ChatGPT where it's appropriate, and then use it by personally sending messages to people. We've got new strategies. We have newly revised strategies and scripts because things have changed. And we've got new chat examples that end in sales. I've updated a lot of them, and new case studies. What do you say to somebody that previously turned down getting into your business 5 years ago or 5 months ago? How do you turn that around? All examples. I encourage all of you, if you haven't registered for my December boot camp, go to maxsteingart.com/bootcamp and use the promo code best deal, all in lowercase, and you could participate in our December boot camp for $79. A better deal is our twofer. Now, the December boot camp is going to take place on Thursday, December the 7th, Tuesday, December the 12th, Thursday, December the 14th. We're going to end on Thursday, December the 19th. Our twofer, in my opinion, is a better deal. Go to maxsteingart.com/2-fur. On the website, you'd be paying $597 a boot camp. Use the promo code DOUBLE, all in lowercase. You'll pay $59 for each boot camp, and you'll participate in the December boot camp as well as the January boot camp. End of the year, beginning of the year training that will set the stage for all of you to increase your business dramatically in 2024. You're all on the precipice of experiencing explosive growth in December and building a huge team in January. Boot camp starts on Thursday. I look forward to working with all of you. And if there's anybody here that is interested in working with me one-on-one, we have a special coaching package. So you could write to support@maxsteingart.com. In the subject line, put in special coaching package, provide us with your name and your phone number, and one of my staff members will reach out to you. We have a number of coaching packages. One of them has a 25% discount in coaching. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, folks. Keep this in the back of your mind. Number one, stay clear of robots that have built in it artificial intelligence. All right. Number two, equally as important, your business does not slow down over the holidays unless you do. If you're already connected to people, you are sitting on a gold mine. If you're just getting started, there is never a better time to jump into LinkedIn. There's a reason that 10 million professionals are joining LinkedIn every month. The longer you delay in getting going, the longer it's going to take for your team to grow. So until next time, best of luck in building your business, and God bless.